Hello and welcome to Quick Tips. Today we're going to share a lick, is what our quick tip is today. Actually, two licks. For those of you that attended the monthly Guitar League meeting, you saw we did this sharing of licks there, and you saw these couple of licks, but I know it's impossible to see this stuff from the back of the room. So as promised, I'm going to give you a closer up video of these two licks. So let's get going. The first one would be a country kickoff. You can kick off a million different songs with this. This is called like a 55-11. This is 2 bars of the 5 chord and 2 bars of the 1 chord to kick off a song. We're going to do it in G, but you can do it in any key pretty much. We're going to do it in G. And we're gonna use 6th intervals to make it sound a little like a steel guitar. I'm gonna put a link to this piece of paper in the description down here. So the red dots are the shapes that we're gonna be working on right out of the G scale, and the blue open dots are ones we're gonna use that are in the D scale, but they both fit in the G scale. So that's why it'll work. It's not in that order, but these are the notes that you're gonna, and the shapes you're gonna use for the first part of the lick. So, you saw the lick coming in, but just briefly again, we're gonna use the G 6th combination. So you've got a G note here, and a 6th from that would be the B. And if you saw my video on looking at guitar from a different angle, you saw that we really only use 2 different kinds of shapes for 6 intervals. We do what I call a 45 or a 90. And that's what we're doing here. I'll put a link to that there too. Okay, so these are the notes that we're going to deal with in the first part of the lick. Okay, but we're only going to hit those 2 strings. This is right out of a G chord, but we're only going to hit those 2 strings. The first string, top string E, and the G string on the B note. Okay, those 2 strings are what we're using in the first part, and then we just put it up 1 string each. And these would be the notes that we're going to use in the second part of the lick. And we're only playing those 2 notes at the same time. Everything else is just, you're not muting it, you're just not touching it. But to make it easier to do this, we're going to come up from the G. We're going to start here on the 5th fret. We're going to bar these 3 notes, but you can just play the 2 outside notes again. Can you see my fingers here? The 2 outside notes. So you're going to go here, ba, ba. Now you're going to do this shape. Okay, that's the first part of the lick. So it's ba, ba, ba. Okay? Can you see that okay? Okay, so one more time. Okay, now we're going to just take this B note right here that we ended up on, and we're going to bend it just a little bit. We're going to go, and then we're going to come down and hit the G note. Then we're going to hit a D note, and we're going to chromatically walk that down. And then we can finish it on the G on the 6th string. So the end of that lick goes, and you can use that by itself too. You can use all this stuff separately, but if you put it all together, country songs there. So hopefully you can see better. Like I said, I'll put a couple of links up there to help show you how to do it. And if you go back and watch look into guitar from a different angle, you'll see what fingering we're using here. Okay? All right, so then the second lick was just a quickie. This is a turnaround in E. It would probably be an E with a shuffle feel. So when you get to the end of the E, a lot of times people just turn around to the B7 again and back to the E. Well, this takes the place of the B7. Okay, so you go around, in a blues progression, and you come around and you finish at the E, and you're going to do a turnaround and come back to the E. So you're just going to go to the E string, the big fat E string, and you're going to play, and it's all double notes, 2 notes at a time. So you're going to go right here to the F sharp, and you're going to go 1, you're going to go 2. Yeah, let me do it. So it was. So I'm trying to think what I'm doing it while I'm doing it. Okay, so it's the F sharp to a G sharp to an A to a B flat to a B to an A to G sharp, F sharp, E. Just another turnaround for you, just a quick one. So I hope you could see that better than being in the audience way in the back row. So we'll see you again in the next breakout session. This was just a quickie called Quick Tips. See you later. Now, I want to say hi to the guys in the Guitar League around the country. Thanks for watching.